back towards it. Shabbat Shalom, servant of the Most High of Abraham. Praise the mighty Yah. Shabbat Shalom, Jonathan Evans, 763. What can we hear them? Well, I had these CDs made years ago, so I don't know really where you can hear that. You know, we can hear that music at. They like that music.
I wouldn't know because.
Yeah, I had them CDs made years ago, so I don't know. Pull the table back this way. Shabbat Shalom, Gabriel, Israel. So Mike can go on YouTube and get fast off here. Think so?
Well, they got, I'm sure they got different Hebrew music, but as far as the ones that sing him in particular, the man that's singing, I have no idea who he is. So
Oh,
maybe he's on YouTube. If he is, I wouldn't have no idea.
right. You try to look him up on YouTube, bro. Yeah. Long from Israel, I'm a Hebrew, said the works of Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic I'm going to talk about, most people in this world say that JC is the Prince of Peace. That's all I never heard. Now today we're going to learn to see if that's what he said. The people saying that he is the Prince of Peace, but we're going to find out what JC said today. And I'm going to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that let the book do all the talking. Shabbat Shalom, Jewel Gladly. Pray the mighty Yahshua. Yeah, so I'm on the, let me start in Genesis. Genesis. I think I want to put it Genesis 26. Let's see if JC invented peace or started peace, or we got to have peace. We can't have peace without JC. That's what I'm gonna prove to y'all. See, we got to have him to have peace. You got Genesis 26.
Yeah.
Okay. Start the 24.
Genesis chapter 26, verse 24. And Yahweh appeared unto him the same night and said, I am the Elohim of Abraham thy father. Fear not, for I am with thee.
He told Abraham, I'm with you,
and will bless thee,
and I'm gonna bless you,
and multiply thy seed for my servant Abraham's sake. And he built an altar there and called upon the name of Yahweh and pitched his tent there.
Oh, okay, this is Isaac. This is Isaac. He said he's going to bless. Well, I made a mistake. I said Abraham, but this is Isaac we're talking about. So start over again.
And Yahweh appeared unto him the same night and said, I am the Elohim of Abraham thy father. Fear not, for I am with thee.
He told Isaac, I'm with you,
and will bless thee.
I'm going to bless you, Isaac.
And multiply thy seed for my servant Abraham's sake.
I'm going to do this for my servant Abraham's sake, not nobody else.
And he built an altar there and called upon the name of Yahweh.
Called upon Yahweh. He didn't call upon nobody else.
And pitched his tent there. And there Isaac's servants digged a well. Then Abimelech went to him from Gerar, and Ahuzzath, one of his friends, and Phicol, the chief captain of his army. And Isaac said unto them, Wherefore come ye to me, seeing ye hate me, and have sent me away from you? And they said, We saw certainly that Yahweh was with thee.
We saw that Yahweh was with you. See, people going to know when Yahweh with you.
And we said, Let there be now an oath betwixt us, even betwixt us and thee, and let us make a covenant with thee, and that thou wilt do us no hurt, as we have not touched thee, and as we have done unto thee nothing but good, and have sent thee away in peace.
In peace. Now, what was JC at? If we needed him for peace, what was he at this time?
Thou art now the blessed of Yahweh.
You the blessed of Yahweh.
And he made them a feast, and they did eat and drink. And they rose up betimes in the morning and swore one to another. And Isaac sent them away, and they departed from him in peace.
In peace. Meaning we don't need JC for no peace. Okay, let's go to Genesis 41. Yeah, Genesis 41. Let's start at the first verse.
Genesis chapter 41, verse 1. And it came to pass at the end of 2 full years that Pharaoh dreamed.
Pharaoh dreamed.
And behold, he stood by the river. And behold, there came up out of the river well favored kind and fat flesh, and they fed in a meadow. And behold, 7 other kind came up after them out of the river, ill favored and lean flesh, and stood by the other kind upon the brink of the river. And the ill favored and lean flesh kind did eat up the 7 well favored and fat kind. So Pharaoh awoke, and he slept and dreamed the second time. And behold, 7 ears of corn came up upon one stalk, rank and good. And behold, 7 thin ears and blasted with the east wind sprung up after them. And the 7 thin ears devoured the 7 rank and full ears. And Pharaoh awoke, and behold, it was a dream.
Now Pharaoh had this dream, y'all. He couldn't understand it, and he couldn't understand it and interpret what it means. But watch this, pay attention.
And it came to pass in the morning that his spirit was troubled, and he sent and called for all the magicians of Egypt.
The reason why his spirit was troubled because he couldn't figure this dream out. He had never dreamed nothing like this before.
And all the wise men thereof.
You notice all the wise men, all the intelligent people, all the people that went to Harvard, Yale, Stanford, and all these big colleges.
And Pharaoh told them his dream.
He told everybody that went to Harvard, Yale, Stanford, Princeton, all the most smart colleges.
But there was none that could interpret them unto Pharaoh.
And they were still dumb as a box of rocks, didn't know nothing.
Then spake the chief butler unto Pharaoh, saying, I do remember my faults this day.
We got a guy to say he remember his faults this day.
Pharaoh was wroth with his servants and put me in ward in the captain of the guard's house.
Put me in jail.
Both me and the chief baker. And we dreamed a dream in one night, I and he. We dreamed each man according to the interpretation of his dream. And there was there with us a young man.
Let's find out who this young man is and what this young man was. Start over.
And there was there with us a young man, a Hebrew.
A Hebrew, not no Christian, not no Muslim, not no Gentile, not no Puerto Rican, no Chinese or Japanese or Asian man, a Hebrew.
Servant to the captain of the guard, and we told him, and
we told this Hebrew the dream because could nobody else understand it.
And he interpreted to us our dreams.
And this young Hebrew boy told us what the dream meant.
To each man according to his dream he did interpret. And it came to pass as he interpreted to us, so it was. Meaning
it came true, it came to pass.
Me he restored unto my office, and him he hanged. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon. And he shaved himself and changed his raiment and came in to Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say of thee that thou canst understand a dream to interpret it.
Now he heard that this guy could tell me what my dream meant.
And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, It is not in me.
It ain't in me. Don't give me no credit. I ain't nobody.
Elohim shall give Pharaoh an interpretation. Elohim shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace.
An answer of peace. Yahweh, peace comes from Yahweh, not nobody in the New Testament or nowhere else.
And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, in my dream, behold, I stood upon the bank of the river, and behold, there came up out of the river 7 kind, fat flesh and well favored, and they fed in a meadow. And behold, 7 other kind came up after them, poor and very ill favored and lean flesh, such as I never saw in all the land of Egypt for badness. And the lean and the ill favored kind did eat up the first 7 fat kind. And when they had eaten them up, it could not be known that they had eaten them, but they were still ill favored as at the beginning. So I awoke, and I saw in my dream, and behold, 7 ears came up in one stalk, full and good. And behold, 7 ears withered, thin, and blasted with the east wind, sprung up after them.
In other words, Pharaoh had a dream that he couldn't interpret, so they called the Hebrew which is Joseph, to tell him about the dream. Watch this.
And the thin ears devoured the 7 good ears. And I told this unto the magicians, but there was none that could declare it to me.
I told it to everybody that went to Stanford, Yale, Brown, and Harvard, all them colleges that had the plaque on the wall. I told it to them. And what he said when he told it to them?
And Joseph said unto Pharaoh,
now read 24 again.
And the thin ears devoured the 7 good ears. And I told this unto the magicians, but there was none that could declare it to me.
Could none of them that went to college and got their master's degree tell me nothing?
And Joseph said unto Pharaoh, the dream of Pharaoh is one. Elohim will show Pharaoh what he is about to do. The 7 good kind are 7 years, and the 7 good ears are 7 years. The dream is one. And the 7 thin and ill-favored kind that came up after them are 7 years, and the 7 empty ears blessed with the east wind shall be 7 years of famine. This is the thing which I have spoken unto Pharaoh. What Elohim is about to do, he showed unto Pharaoh.
Yahweh showing Pharaoh what he about to do.
Behold, there comes 7 years of great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt.
You're going to have 7 years of good years.
And there shall arise after them 7 years of famine.
And after that, it's going to be 7 years of famine.
And all the plenty shall be forgotten in the land of Egypt, and the famine shall consume the land, and the plenty shall not be known in the land by reason of the famine following, for it shall be very grievous. And for that the dream was double unto Pharaoh twice. It is because the thing is established by Elohim.
This dream is by Yah, the Almighty God.
And Elohim will surely bring it to pass.
And he going to do what he say.
Now therefore let Pharaoh look out a man discreet and wise, and set him over the land of Egypt.
Now look for one man. We're gonna find out who this one man is. Let the president. I'm gonna use in layman term today, Donald Trump. Let Donald Trump seek out a wise man.
Let Pharaoh do this, and let him appoint officers over the land, and take up the 5th part of the land of Egypt in the 7 plenteous years. And let them gather all the food of those good years that come, and lay up corn under the hand of Pharaoh, and let them keep food in the cities. And that food shall be for store to the land against the 7 years of famine, which shall be in the land of Egypt, that the land perish not through the famine. And the thing was good in the eyes of Pharaoh.
And Pharaoh, I'm gonna use layman terms today. Now, what's the name? What's the president today?
Trump.
Oh yeah, let Trump. Read that again.
And that food shall be for store to the land against the 7 years of famine, which shall be in the land of Egypt, that the land perish not through the famine. And the thing was good in the eyes of Pharaoh,
in the eyes of Trump,
and in the eyes of all his servants,
in the eyes of all Trump's servants.
And Pharaoh said unto his servants,
and Trump said to his servant,
can we find such a one as this is?
Can we find such man as this? Not no Democrat or no Republican, but we need a man though.
A man whom the spirit of Elohim is.
And that's right, the Almighty dealing with. We don't need no average Joe. We don't need no Democrat, no Republican. We need a Hebrew.
And Pharaoh said to Joseph,
and Donald Trump told Joseph,
for as much as Elohim have showed thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art.
Ain't nobody in the world like you. I don't got no Democrat, Republican senators and governors like this.
Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled.
He told the ops. He told the nappy-headed Israelite Hebrew that was broke and didn't have nothing, that interpreted his dream. He gave him a blessing. Read.
Only in the throne will I be greater than thou.
Only you going to be great. That means I'm going to be the president and you going to be the vice president, Joseph.
And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt.
And Donald Trump gave it to a Hebrew and said, see, I let you run the show.
And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand.
And Donald Trump took his ring off his hand.
And put it upon Joseph's hand.
And put it up on Joseph's hand.
and arrayed him in vestures of fine linen,
Gave him a nice 100% outfit to wear, silk, linen,
and put a gold chain about his neck,
and put a $10,000 gold chain on Joseph's neck. Boy, he getting it.
and he made him to ride in the second chariot which he had,
And he made Joseph to ride in a Maserati, a Bentley, or a layback.
and they cried before him, bowed the knee, and he made him ruler over all the land of Egypt.
And Donald Trump made Joseph ruler over all the United States.
And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I am Pharaoh,
And Donald Trump said to Joseph, I'm Donald Trump.
and without thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot in all the land of Egypt.
And bet no man built a bop at a barber shop till you holler at Joseph. Meaning, don't ask me nothing. Ask Joseph into everything, because I'm laid back, chilling.
And Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zaphnath-Paneah.
And Donald Trump changed Joseph's name to Tony or Sam.
And he gave him to wife Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On.
Gave him a wife.
And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt.
And Joseph went through the United States.
And Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
And he was only 30 years old when he got to represent the United States.
And Joseph went out from the presence of Pharaoh.
And he went out from the presence of Donald Trump.
And went throughout all the land of Egypt.
And went through all the land of the United States.
And in the 7 plenteous years, the earth brought forth by handfuls.
And that's right.
And he gathered up all the food of the 7 years which were in the land of Egypt, and laid up the food in the cities. The food of the field, which was round about every city, laid he up in the same. And Joseph gathered corn as the sand of the sea, very much, until he left numbering, for it was without number. And unto Joseph were born 2 sons before the years of famine came, which Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On, bare unto him. And Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh. For Elohim, said he, have made me forget all my toil and all my father's house. And the name of the second called he Ephraim. For Elohim have caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction.
And Joseph only had 2 sons in captivity in Egypt.
And the 7 years of plenteousness that was in the land of Egypt were ended. And the 7 years of dearth began to come, according as Joseph had said. And the dearth was in all lands, but in all the land of Egypt there was bread.
Everybody was starving but the United States, because Joseph run the show.
And when all the land of Egypt was famished, the people cried to Pharaoh for bread.
They cried to Donald Trump for bread.
And Pharaoh said unto all the Egyptians,
and Donald Trump told everybody in the United States,
go unto Joseph.
Go to Joseph.
What he said to you, do.
Whatever he said, that's what it's going to be.
And the famine was over all the face of the earth. And Joseph opened all the storehouses and sold unto the Egyptians, and the famine waxed sore in the land of Egypt. And all countries came into Egypt to Joseph for to buy corn.
Everybody in the world came to see Joseph.
Because that the famine was so sore in all lands.
In all land, that's right. That's a cold story there. Yes, sir. Okay, let's what are the numbers? Numbers 25. Numbers 25. Let's start at the first verse.
Numbers chapter 25, verse 1. And Israel abided in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. And they called the people unto the sacrifices of their deities, and the people did eat and bow down to their deities.
To the fake gods, read.
And Israel joined himself unto false deity, and the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Israel.
Just like when you join yourself to the New Testament, the Almighty get mad at you.
And Yahweh said to Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them up before Yahweh against the sun, that the fierce anger of Yahweh may be turned away from Israel.
Yahweh is a killer, y'all.
And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, slay ye every one his men that were joined unto false deity.
Kill everybody that accepted another God.
And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brother a Midianitish woman in the sight of Moses and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand, and he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly.
That's right, because they had went against the Almighty, serving another God.
So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel. And those that died in the plague were 24,000.
24,000 people died that day.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, have turned my wrath away from the children of Israel.
And he had did Yahweh a favor in righteousness,
while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consume not the children of Israel in my jealousy.
That's right.
Wherefore say, behold, I give unto him my covenant of peace.
I give it to him a covenant of peace. I don't need JC for nothing. Yahweh said, I give him my covenant of peace.
And he shall have it, and his seed after him, even the covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was zealous for his Elohim, and made an atonement for the children of Israel.
That's right. This guy stood up and killed that many people because they went served another God. Almighty boy, listen, he get mad at you, and he gonna knock your head off. That's right. Okay, let's go to. So peace come from Yahweh, y'all. I'm gonna prove Bashan Shanda. I'm gonna show you all day long that you don't need JC for no peace. I'm gonna let the book tell you. I ain't gonna tell it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. Go to Judges. Judges 6. And start the 21st verse.
Judges chapter 6, verse 21. Then the angel of Yahweh poured forth the end of the staff that was in his hand and touched the flesh and the unleavened cakes. And there rose up fire out of the rock and consumed the flesh and the unleavened cakes. Then the angel of Yahweh departed out of his sight.
Pardon by this sight.
And when Gideon perceived that he was an angel of Yahweh, Gideon said, Alas, O Yahweh Elohim, for because I have seen an angel of Yahweh face to face. And Yahweh said unto him, Peace be unto thee.
Yahweh say, Peace be unto you. I don't need JC.
Fear not, thou shalt not die.
You ain't gonna die. Okay. All day long, I'm gonna show you that you don't need JC for no peace. Okay, 1 Kings chapter 2. Let's start at 33rd verse. 1 Kings 2 and 33.
1 Kings chapter 2, verse 33. Their blood shall therefore return upon the head of Joab and upon the head of his seed forever. But upon David and upon his seed and upon his house and upon his throne shall there be peace forever from Yahweh.
From Yahweh, not nobody else. Peace come from Yahweh. That's what I'm letting y'all know. Peace come from Yahweh. Go to 1 Kings 5. Okay, 5 and start the 7th verse.
1 Kings chapter 5, verse 7. And it came to pass when Hiram heard the words of Solomon that he rejoiced greatly and said, Blessed be Yahweh this day, which have given unto David a wise son over this great people. And Hiram sent to Solomon, saying, I have considered the things which thou sentest to me for, and I will do all thy desire concerning timber of cedar and concerning timber of fir. My servant shall bring them down from Lebanon unto the sea, and I will convey them by sea and float unto the place that thou shalt appoint me, and will cause them to be discharged there, and thou shalt receive them, and thou shalt accomplish my desire in giving food for my household. So Hiram gave Solomon cedar trees and fir trees according to all his desire. And Solomon gave Hiram 20,000 measures of wheat for food to his household and 20 measures of pure oil. Thus gave Solomon to Hiram year by year. And Yahweh gave Solomon wisdom as he promised him. And there was peace between Hiram and Solomon.
Now, where do you think the peace came from? The peace came from Yahweh. Read it again.
And Yahweh gave Solomon wisdom as he promised him. And there was peace between Hiram and Solomon, and they two made a league together.
That's right, because peace comes from Yahweh, not nobody else. Okay, go to First Kings 22. First Kings 22 and 16.
1 Kings chapter 22, verse 16. And the king said to him, How many times shall I adjure thee that thou tell me nothing but that which is true in the name of Yahweh? And he said, I saw all Israel scattered upon the hills as sheep that have not a shepherd. And Yahweh said, These have no master. Let them return every man to his house in peace.
Let them return it to peace without JC. That's right. Peace without him. Let's go to Chronicles. Chronicles 22. I think I'm gonna go and start the first verse. First Chronicles 22.
First Chronicles chapter 22, verse 1. Then David said, This is the house of Yahweh Elohim, and this is the altar of the burnt offering for Israel. And David commanded to gather together the strangers that were in the land of Israel, and he set masons to hew wrought stones to build the house of Elohim. And David prepared iron in abundance for the nails, for the doors of the gates, and for the joinings, and brass in abundance without weight, also cedar trees in abundance. For the Sidonians and they of Tyre brought much cedar wood to David. And David said, Solomon my son is young and tender, and the house that is to be builded for Yahweh must be exceeding magnificent, of fame and of glory throughout all countries. I will therefore now make preparation for it. So David prepared abundantly before his death. Then he called for Solomon his son and charged him to build a house for Yahweh Elohim of Israel. And David said to Solomon, My son, as for me, it was in my mind to build a house unto the name of Yahweh my Elohim. But the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Thou hast shed blood abundantly.
You have killed a lot of people, King David.
And hast made great wars. Thou shalt not build a house unto my name.
This is the reason why he couldn't build a house for Yahweh.
because thou hast shed much blood upon the earth in my sight. Behold, a son shall be born to thee,
But your son, Solomon,
who shall be a man of rest,
a man of rest.
and I will give him rest from all his enemies round about.
And Yahweh said, I'm going to give him rest from all his enemies round about.
For his name shall be Solomon.
His name going to be Solomon, not JC and nobody in the New Testament.
And I will give peace and quietness unto Israel in his days.
What? Now, what did it say? Now, what was JC at when he talking about some peace? Now, read that again, y'all, because JC wasn't nowhere to be born, wasn't nowhere in sight. Read what Yahweh said.
Behold, a son shall be born to thee, who shall be a man of rest.
A man of rest.
And I will give him rest from all his enemies round about. For his name shall be Solomon, and I will give peace and quietness unto Israel in his days.
In his days, I'm going to give peace and quietness without JC being on the scene. Don't need JC for nothing. Because Yahweh said, I'm going to give him peace round about. That's what I'm talking about. Man, hold on, let me see if I want some more. What was that, 22?
Yeah.
Let's see. Now, keep reading.
He shall build a house for my name, and he shall be my son, and I will be his father.
Now, he said, Solomon gonna be my son. He never told nobody JC was his son. He said, Solomon gonna be my son.
And I will establish the throne of his kingdom over Israel forever. Now, my son, Yahweh be with thee, and prosper thou, and build the house of Yahweh thy Elohim, as he hath said of thee. Only Yahweh give thee wisdom and understanding.
Only Yahweh can give you wisdom and understanding, like he gave Joseph.
And give thee charge concerning Israel, that thou mayest keep the law of Yahweh thy Elohim.
That's right.
Then shalt thou prosper, if thou takest heed to fulfill the statutes and judgments which Yahweh charged Moses with concerning Israel. Be strong and of good courage, dread not, nor be dismayed.
Okay, that's all I need right there. Let me get second Chronicles. Second Chronicles 34 and 27.
Second Chronicles chapter 34, verse 27. Because thy heart was tender, and thou didst humble thyself before Elohim, when thou heardest his words against this place and against the inhabitants thereof, and humblest thyself before me, and didst rend thy clothes, and weep before me, I have even heard thee also, saith Yahweh.
Read.
Behold, I will gather thee to thy fathers, and thou shalt be gathered to thy grave in peace.
In peace.
Neither shall thy eyes see all the evil that I will bring upon this place and upon the inhabitants of the same. So they brought the king word again.
That's all I needed. We're gonna bring peace to your grave. Okay. That was Second Chronicles.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ezra 7. Oh yeah, start the 10 verse. Ezra 7 and 10.
Ezra chapter 7, verse 10. For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of Yahweh.
And that's what we all supposed to be doing, preparing our heart to seek the law of Yahweh.
And to do it.
And to do it. Once you seek it, you do it.
And to teach in Israel statutes and judgments. Now this is the copy of the letter that the king Artaxerxes gave unto Ezra the priest, the scribe, even a scribe of the words of Yahweh. Even a scribe of the words of the commandments of Yahweh and of his statutes of Israel. Artaxerxes, king of kings, unto Ezra the priest, a scribe of the law of the Elohim of heaven, perfect peace,
Perfect peace.
and at such a time.
That's right. That's all I need. Perfect peace. All this peace without JC. Let me see. What would that? Okay. Psalm. Go to Psalm. Psalms 4:1.
Psalms chapter 4, verse 1. Hear me when I call, O Elohim of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into
How
shame?
long y'all gonna turn Yahweh glory into shame?
How long will ye love vanity and seek after leasing?
And seek out the lies.
Selah. But know that Yahweh have set apart him that is righteous for himself. Yahweh will
That
hear.
is goodly. You don't say righteous, man. Say goodly. Read it.
Say goodly.
You don't. I mean godly. Godly.
Okay.
Read it again.
But know that Yahweh has set apart him that is righteous for himself.
That's godly for himself. Man, say okay.
Yahweh will hear when I call unto him.
You gonna hear me when I call because I'm righteous.
Stand in awe and sin not.
And don't sin.
Commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still.
And be still.
Selah. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in Yahweh.
Put your trust in Yahweh, not nobody else.
There be many that say, who will show us any good?
It's a bunch of people gonna say, who will show us good thing?
Yahweh, lift thou up the light of thy countenance upon us. Thou hast put gladness in my heart more than in the time that their corn and their wine increased. I will both lay me down in peace.
In peace.
And sleep. For thou, Yahweh, only makest me dwell in safety.
Yahweh is the only one can make you dwell in safely in peace. Peace comes from Yahweh and safety. He can protect you and save you when you trust in him. That's right. Let's go to Psalms. Let me see. 29. Yeah, Psalms 29 and let's see. 10 verse.
Psalms chapter 29, verse 10. Yahweh sitteth upon the flood. Yea, Yahweh sitteth king forever. Yahweh will give strength unto his people.
Yahweh gonna get strength to his people.
Yahweh will bless his people with peace.
Yahweh gonna bless his people with peace. I thought you needed JC for peace. Read that again.
Yahweh will give strength unto his people. Yahweh will bless his people with peace.
That's right. Yahweh, we don't need JC for nothing. Yahweh gonna bless him with peace. And I'm gonna show y'all some of the New Testament y'all ain't never seen before. Let me get over there. Let me see. Let me go to Psalms 37. Yeah, Psalm 37 and 37.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 37. Mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace.
That man is peace. Now, what is perfect? Go to Psalm 19, verse 7, I think. Yeah, 19 and 7. Let's find out what a perfect man is. Now, read this 37 again first. Yeah, read that again, and then go 19 and 7.
Mark the perfect man.
Mark the perfect man.
And behold the upright.
And behold the upright.
For the end of that man is peace.
That man is peace. So when he's perfect, he in peace. Now go find out what perfect is. What perfect means.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of Yahweh is perfect.
The law of Yahweh is perfect. So if you keep in Yahweh's law, you already perfect.
converting the soul.
Changing the man.
The testimony the testimony of Yahweh. The testimony of Yahweh is sure,
This testimony is for sure. Guaranteed.
making wise the simple.
That's all I really needed. I'm going to tell you what perfect means. When you keep the law, you already perfect. Now go back to that. Finish that up.
But verse 38, but the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
Hold it. Let's find out who the transgressor is. The transgressor going to be destroyed. Let's find out who the transgressor is. What is a transgressor? Let's find out the transgressor going to be destroyed.
Transgress, to break a law or rule.
To break a law. Everybody that's breaking Yahweh law going to be destroyed.
Do wrong.
Everybody that's doing wrong in the eyes of Yahweh is a transgressor.
Sin
is a transgression.
To pass over or go beyond.
Anybody that's breaking the law is a sinner. And I read that again.
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
Going to be destroyed together. Yahweh said it did. Now the transgressor, the one that's breaking this law and sinning, going to be destroyed.
The end of the wicked shall be cut off.
And they consider the wicked, they're going to be cut off.
But the salvation of the righteous is of Yahweh.
The salvation of the righteous, the people that do what Yahweh say do, is the righteous.
He is their strength in the time of trouble.
When we get in trouble, we're going to be saved out of it.
And Yahweh shall help them.
Yahweh going to help us when we get in trouble. He ain't going to help the wicked.
And deliver them.
He going to deliver us. Don't worry about getting in trouble. Almighty got your back and your front.
He shall deliver them from the wicked.
Yahweh always going to deliver the righteous from the wicked.
And save them.
And save us.
Because they trust in him.
Because you trust in Yahweh. That's why. He going to save you because you trust in Yahweh. That's right. Boy, I love that. Now start all over because I love that.
Mark the perfect man.
Mark the perfect man. We already know who the perfect man is, the one that's keeping the laws.
And behold the upright.
And behold the upright. We know who the upright is. He the perfect.
For the end of that man is peace.
He going to be in peace. The Almighty ain't going to let nothing happen to him. He going to be peace.
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
But the people that don't listen to Yahweh, they listen to what Paul, Peter, Luke, and John said, is the transgressor going to get the head knocked off.
The end of the wicked shall be cut off.
The Almighty going to cut off everybody that's listening to somebody else.
But the salvation of the righteous is of Yahweh.
Is of Yahweh.
He is their strength in the time of trouble.
Yahweh is our strength in the time of trouble. We don't need no money. We don't need no lawyer. We don't need nothing.
And Yahweh shall help them. And
Yahweh going to help us. He going to make somebody else sponsor it.
And deliver them.
And deliver us. He got a million ways how to deliver you.
He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him.
All he wants you to do is trust in him. When you trust in Yahweh, he going to save you. That's right. Did Moses need anything but Yahweh? Did Daniel need anything but Yahweh? Did Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego need anything but Yahweh? Did anybody need something other than Yahweh? Yahweh always came to their rescue, whether when they got in trouble. That's right. Now that was Psalm what? 37?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute now. Give me a minute now. Excuse me, y'all. Well, I say Psalm 55, right? Okay. Okay, Psalm 55. Let me see. Okay, start at the 18th verse.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 18. He had delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me.
In peace, we don't need no New Testament. Yahweh did it in peace in the day of battle.
For there were many with me. Elohim shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Selah. Because they have no changes, therefore they fear not
It
Elohim.
don't change. You better change.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant.
That's all I needed. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's go to start with Psalm 72 in the first verse.
Psalms chapter 72, verse 1. Give the king thy judgments, O Elohim, and thy righteousness unto the king's son. He shall judge thy people with righteousness, and thy poor with judgment. The mountains shall bring peace to the people,
The mountain gonna bring peace to the people. The Almighty gonna make the mountain bring peace to the people.
and the little hills by righteousness. He shall judge the poor of the people. He shall save the children of the needy, and shall break in pieces the oppressor. They shall fear thee as long as the sun and moon endure throughout all generations. He shall come down like rain upon the mown grass, as showers that water the earth. In his days shall the righteous flourish,
The righteous gonna flourish like a plant.
and abundance of peace so long as the moon endureth.
We're gonna have abundance of peace without JC. We don't need him.
He shall have dominion also from sea to sea,
Sea to sea. David gonna have dominion from sea to sea.
and from the river unto the ends of the earth. They that dwell in the wilderness shall bow before him, and his enemies shall lick the dust.
The enemy's gonna lick the dust. Right. We don't need JC because we got peace without him. That's right. If you trust in him, you ain't gonna have no peace. Let's go to Psalms 80. Let's see. Okay, Psalm 85. Start at the 7th verse.
Psalms chapter 85, verse 7. Show us thy mercy, O Yahweh, and grant us thy salvation. I will hear what Elohim Yahweh will speak.
I'm gonna hear what Yahweh got to say. I ain't talking about with no TDJ, Creflo Dollar, Paul, and Peter and Luke. And I ain't studying what they say. I'm gonna read it again. This is what we're gonna listen to over here in the Old Testament.
I will hear what Elohim Yahweh will speak.
I'm gonna hear what Yahweh got to say. Who cares what somebody else talking about? Read.
For he will speak peace unto his people.
He gonna speak peace unto his people. He don't need JC for nothing. He gonna speak peace by himself.
And to his saints.
And to his saints. He gonna give a peace to his saints, not the no good rotten people.
But let them not turn again to folly.
Don't go back to no BS.
Surely his salvation is nigh them that fear him.
That's right. His salvation ain't with nobody that don't fear him.
That glory may dwell in our land.
That's right.
Mercy and truth are met together.
Mercy and truth meet together.
Righteousness and peace have kissed each other.
Righteousness and peace go together and kiss each other. You don't need no New Testament for nothing. You heard what the book said, now read it again.
Mercy and truth are met together.
They go together.
Righteousness and peace have kissed each other.
And they go together.
Truth shall spring out of the earth.
Out of the earth.
And righteousness shall look down from heaven.
That's right.
Yea, Yahweh shall give that which is good.
Yahweh gonna give what is good. We don't need JC.
And our land shall yield her increase. Righteousness shall go before him, and shall set us in the way of his steps.
That's right. Well, we don't need the book for the other books for nothing. Go to Psalm 119. Watch what this say. Psalm 119, 165. Let's see if you need JC right quick. What Psalm 119, 165 say?
Psalms chapter 119, verse 165. Great peace have they which love thy law.
Great peace. If you love the law, great peace. Now, what JC at now? Read it again.
Great peace have they which love thy law.
Read it again.
Great peace have they which love thy law.
Read it again.
Great peace have they which love thy law.
Now, what JC at, y'all? Read it again.
Great peace have they which love thy law, and nothing shall offend them.
That's right. We don't need no New Testament for nothing. I'm sick of them talking about the he this and he that. You can't prove nothing but just talking. My book say great peace. Keep the law.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I needed. I appreciate that, Miss Rod One Love. I'm gonna bring it out every Shabbat. I'm gonna make them mad at me. My job is to make them mad at me. That's right. I want you mad at me. You understand me? 122. Let me see. Yeah, 122 and 6.
Psalms chapter 122, verse 6. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem.
We supposed to be praying for the peace of Jerusalem, not the peace of nobody else. Pray for Yahweh. Say, pray for the peace of Jerusalem.
They shall prosper that love thee.
That's right. We're supposed to be praying for the peace of Jerusalem. I know a lot of y'all didn't know that, but in your prayer, you're supposed to pray because that's where we from. And I say pray for the peace for nowhere else. Tokyo, France, Italy, Rome, United States, Canada, Germany, France. Say pray. Tell them what it say pray for.
Pray for the peace of Jerusalem.
The book say pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They ain't never told you to pray for the peace of the United States and nowhere else. Nah. Show if you can show me where Yahweh say pray for somebody else, another country or state, you'll get $1,000. Nah, that's what you'll do right here. I'm sick of all them lying. Okay, 125. Let me see what I want over here. Go to 125. And start the 4th verse.
Psalms chapter 125, verse 4. Do good, O Yahweh, unto those that be good.
Yahweh do good to the one that be good, like us. The Torah base, the remnant. We be good.
And to them that are upright in their hearts.
And everybody that's upright in their heart, because we love the Old and the Old Testament. We love the Old Testament and we ain't studying no other book.
As for such as turn aside to their crooked ways.
The one that go to the crooked way, say the Old Testament and the New Testament go together. You got to go through JC to get to the Father. He the only begotten Son and all this old BS. Read that again.
As for such as turn aside to their crooked ways.
Your crooked ways. When you think like that, that's a crooked way.
Yahweh shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity.
With the workers, you're going to be just like the workers of iniquity.
But peace shall be upon Israel.
But peace going to be upon Israel. Okay, 128. Start at first verse.
Psalms chapter 128, verse 1. Blessed is everyone that feareth Yahweh.
Blessed is everyone that fear Yahweh.
That walking in his ways.
That walk in Yahweh ways. We ain't walking in nobody else's ways in the New Testament.
For thou shalt eat the labor of thy hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house. Thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth Yahweh.
Every man that feareth Yahweh gonna be blessed.
Yahweh shall bless thee out of Zion.
He's gonna bless us out of Zion.
And thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life.
That's why we're going back home. We're going to see the days of Jerusalem all our life. He said we was going to San Francisco, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, Chicago. We're going to Jerusalem.
Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children.
Thou shalt see thy children's children.
And peace upon Israel.
And peace upon Israel. What JC at, y'all? Show me where we need it for peace. Now read it again, that last lick.
Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel.
And peace upon Israel. Now, they ain't never said nothing about no JC. Y'all call him the Prince of Peace. That's a lie. Wait till I get over there. I'm going to show you something. Let me see where I want to go. That was 20 what? 8? 20, that was 28.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, Proverbs 16 in 4. Yeah, no 7. Proverbs 16 and 7.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please Yahweh,
when your ways please Yahweh, watch this, y'all.
He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
He make the people that hate you leave you alone. The people that hate you be your friend. That's right. When your ways please Yahweh, He gonna make your enemies to be at peace with you, boy. You ain't gonna understand it. They hate you good, but they don't even know why they like you. Because the Almighty be involved. Read it again.
When a man's ways please Yahweh,
when your ways please Yahweh, when you doing what Yahweh say do,
He make it even his enemies to be at peace with him.
And I got a lot of enemies, but they don't know why they like me. That's right. Yahweh say, when your ways please me, I make your enemies to be at peace with you. Now read it again. I know it don't make sense to you. I know it don't sound right to you, but Yahweh said it. Read.
When a man's ways please Yahweh, He make it even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Read it again.
When a man's ways please Yahweh, He make it even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Read it again.
When a man's ways please Yahweh, He make it even his enemies to be at peace with him.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see. Go to Isaiah. All this peace without JC. Everywhere I'm showing y'all. Oh yeah, let me go to Isaiah 9 and 6. Watch this. They say this is JC, y'all. Always gonna tell a lie. Isaiah 9 and 6 is talking about JC. Watch that. Now I'm gonna show you that they're a lie. Read 9 and 6.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born.
They say this JC, y'all.
Unto us a son is given.
They say this JC, y'all.
And the government shall be upon his shoulder.
When have the government ever been up on JC's shoulders? When? Prove to me that the government ever been up on his shoulder. Or when it's going to be.
And his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor.
Show me what JC's name was called Wonderful Counselor in the New Testament. Get paid, y'all. Prove to me this talking about him. It say his name should be Wonderful Counselor. What else?
The Mighty Elohim.
Show me what JC was called the Mighty Elohim or the Mighty God.
The Everlasting Father.
Show me what JC was called the Everlasting Father and get some money.
The Prince of Peace.
Oh, show me what JC was called the Prince of Peace and get paid. And I'm going to show you some in a few minutes what the New Testament say. Now, what he said out of his mouth. Now, keep reading. Let me show y'all who we're talking about.
Of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end.
There should be no end. Now, watch this lick, y'all. Keep reading.
Upon the throne of David.
Read it again.
Of the increase of
that's up on the throne of David.
Upon the throne of David.
Who?
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 Upon the throne of David.
Now start all over to that 6th verse. I want this to sink in their head. Y'all learning something today. Restart over 6 again. For unto us a child is born.
For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Elohim, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
That's what he gonna be called, and he gonna tell you what he's talking about in the next verse.
Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of Yahweh of hosts will perform this.
Now, this ain't never happened yet, y'all. This is a future event. This ain't talking about the past, the present. This is the future. This ain't happened yet. Now, I'm showing you what the book say. I ain't even lying to y'all. Let me know. That's all I needed. Let me see. Isaiah 26 and start the third verse.
Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace.
In perfect peace without JC, y'all.
Whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted in thee.
Because he trusts in Yahweh, y'all. It's all about Yahweh, ain't about nobody else. Read it again.
Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace.
In perfect peace.
Whose mind is stayed on thee.
Whose mind is on Yah. Our mind is on Yahweh. And y'all mind got to be on Yahweh too, because you wouldn't be listening to me. Ain't nobody going to watch me that ain't thinking about Yahweh, because all I'm talking about is Yahweh. So y'all got to be thinking like me. We all in the same boat. Read it again.
Thou will keep him in perfect peace.
Gonna keep you in perfect peace.
Whose mind is stayed on thee.
Whose mind is on Yah every day.
Because he trusted in thee.
We trust in Yahweh. Because if you didn't trust in Yahweh, you wouldn't listen to me. Y'all ain't gonna listen to me. The people that don't listen to me, they don't trust in no Yahweh. They trust in everything else. Their money, their drugs, the dope, the women, their family, and friends. They trust in everybody but Yah. That means they ain't listening to me. That's all I need. Let me see. Oh, no. Read that 12th verse. Skip to the 12th.
Verse 12. Yahweh, thou will ordain peace for us.
He gonna ordain peace for us. We're gonna find out what the word ordain means.
For thou also hast wrought all our works in us.
Okay, Yahweh say ordain. Yahweh say he gonna ordain priests. Let's see what ordain means. OP. How you spell it? O-R. Okay, O-R. Oh. When Yahweh say he gonna ordain peace, what he talking about, y'all?
Ordain to make happen.
He gonna make it happen.
Arrange beforehand. Order. Establish.
He gonna make it happen, y'all. Yahweh say, I'm gonna make it happen. Now read that verse again.
Yahweh, thou will ordain peace for us.
Yahweh will ordain peace for me, and he gonna make it happen.
For thou also hast wrought all our works in us.
That's all I needed right there. Shoot. Yahweh said he gonna make it happen. That was 26. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. 32, Isaiah 32, and starts at 17.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 17. And the work of righteousness shall be peace.
The work of righteousness is going to be peace. Whoever righteous is going to have peace.
And the effect of righteousness, quietness, and assurance forever. And my people shall dwell in a peaceable habitation.
My people going to be peace.
And sure dwellings, and in quiet resting places.
That's right. That's all. Yahweh said, my people going to be at peace. All the righteous. That's right. All you got to do is love Yahweh with all your heart, mind, and soul, boy. You're going to have peace. Everybody else going to be catching hell. The wicked going to be catching hell. We're going to be laughing and finger popping and listening to JBs and everything else and praising the mighty Yah. Isaiah 30, let me see. Oh yeah, Isaiah 39:8. I just need that last verse.
Isaiah chapter 39, verse 8. Then said Hezekiah to Isaiah, good is the word of Yahweh which thou hast spoken.
Good is the word.
He said, moreover, for there shall be peace and truth in my days.
Peace and truth in my days. Peace and truth in my days. Without JC, we don't need him for no peace. What you mean? Have to he the Prince of Peace? I just showed y'all who the Prince of Peace was in Isaiah 96 and 7. I showed y'all who the Prince of Peace was, and you still don't believe me. Oh, he don't know what you can read the word and you still dumb as a bus. Read that verse again.
Then said Hezekiah to Isaiah, good is the word of Yahweh which thou hast spoken. He said, moreover, for there shall be peace and truth in my days.
Peace and truth in my days without JC, y'all. Now go to Isaiah 45. Now let me knock the head off. Let me knock your head off. Let me show you where peace comes from. Isaiah 45 and 5.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 5. I am Yahweh.
I'm Yahweh.
And there's none else.
And he studied telling you ain't nobody else. Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Ain't no only begotten Son. Ain't none of that junk. Ain't no Trinity.
There is no Elohim beside me.
He saying nobody beside me. I ain't got no mother and father. JC do.
I girded thee.
I surrounded y'all.
Though thou hast not known me.
You still don't know him. I'm around you every day and you still don't know me. Yahweh say, watch this though.
That they may know from the rising of the sun.
That you know when that sun rise.
And from the west, that there is none beside me.
Ain't nobody beside my God, which is Yahweh. He popping and read.
I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
And how many times he going to tell you there's none else? I'm Yahweh and I'm by myself. I created the heaven and earth, the sea, the stars, the moon, and everything by myself with no help.
I formed the light.
Yahweh said, I made it daytime outside.
And create darkness.
And when it get dark at 10, 11 o'clock at night, I done that.
I made peace.
Yahweh said, I'm the one make peace.
And create evil.
And I'm the one to create evil.
I, Yahweh, do all these things.
I do it all. The devil, Lucifer, Satan ain't did nothing. Yahweh said, I do it all. Do the word all mean? You don't know what all means. When somebody say they do it all, what do it mean? All the blue.
All, the whole thing or the whole amount of.
The whole thing or the whole amount of.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everything.
Everything.
Every part or bit.
Every part of it. What part y'all don't understand? If Yahweh say I do it all, then what part you don't understand of all?
All together.
All together. My God say he do it all. The devil, the Almighty do it all. Now read that whole lick again.
I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no Elohim beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace.
Yahweh said, I make peace. You don't need no JC, because I'm the one that make peace.
And create evil.
And I do that one too.
I, Yahweh, do all these things.
I do it all. Now that, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yahweh said, I do it all. You go to somebody else, that make you a damn fool. You retarded. If the Almighty just told you he do it all, and you talking about what somebody else said, you a fool. Okay. Let's go to Isaiah 48. Okay, Isaiah 48 and 22.
Isaiah chapter 48, verse 22. There is no peace,
There's no peace. That's who he talking about, though. Ain't no peace.
saith Yahweh, unto the wicked.
The wicked is the one that ain't got no peace, y'all. The wicked. Read it again.
There is no peace, saith Yahweh, unto the wicked.
The wicked is the one that ain't got no peace, y'all. Yeah. So when you ain't got no peace, you the wicked. That's why you ain't got no peace. Just told you. That's why. That's your answer. Ain't no peace. No, because you the wicked. I got peace. Shit. Verse 66 and 12.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 12. For thus saith Yahweh,
Yahweh talking.
Behold, I will extend peace to her like a river.
I'm the one going to extend peace. You don't need JC for nothing. I'm the one going to extend the peace.
And the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye shall be borne upon her sides, and be dandled upon her knees.
That's all I needed. Let me see. Jeremiah 16. Go Jeremiah 16. Start that 5th verse.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 5. For thus saith Yahweh, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them. For I have taken away my peace from this people.
Yahweh the one take away your peace from you. You heard what he said. Read.
Saith Yahweh, even loving kindness and mercies.
I took all that away.
Both the great and the small shall die in this land.
That's right.
They shall not be buried, neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them.
Now read that 5th again. Who do it?
For thus saith Yahweh,
Yahweh said it.
enter not into the house of mourning.
Don't feel sorry for them and cry and then shed tears for them.
Neither go to lament nor bemoan them.
Now watch what Yahweh say, y'all.
For I have taken away my peace from this people.
I have taken away my peace from the people, because that peace belonged to me, not JC.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh just said it. So who you gonna believe, JC or Yahweh? Retarded fool.
Even loving kindness and mercies.
That's all I needed. Let me see. Haggai. Two and 9. Haggai.
Haggai chapter 2, verse 9. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than of the former, saith Yahweh of hosts. And this peace will I give peace.
I'm gonna give it a peace,
saith Yahweh of hosts.
said Yahweh of hosts. I'm the one to get a peace. Talking about JC, the Prince of Peace. But Yahweh said, I'm the one to get a peace.
In the 4 and 20th
now read that. Let's read that one again.
The glory of this latter house shall be greater than of the former, saith Yahweh of hosts. And in this place will I give peace.
I'm the one gonna get a peace,
saith Yahweh of hosts.
That's right. Yahweh said it. So if he said he gonna do it. Okay, go to Zechariah. Zechariah 8 and 16.
Zechariah chapter 8, verse 16. These are the things that ye shall do.
This is the thing that we're supposed to do.
Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor.
Tell every man the truth to his neighbor. Don't lie. Like me, I tell the truth. I ain't speaking no lies. Now, this was Almighty say, everything you should do. Speak every man the truth to his neighbor. Read.
Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates.
Execute it. That's right. Stand on it.
And let none of you imagine evil in your hearts against his neighbor.
And let none of y'all imagine evil against your neighbor. Don't be imagine evil against your neighbor. Supposed to love them.
And love no false oath.
And don't love no lie. No false oath. If it's a lie, don't love it.
For all these are things that I hate.
Yahweh said, I hate a false oath.
Saith Yahweh.
That's right. He ain't studying that. He hate that. That's right. That's all I needed. I think. Let me see. Yeah, that's all I need. Malachi. Start at the first verse. No, Malachi 2:1, I mean.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 1. And now, O ye priests, this commandment is for you. If ye will not hear,
if you ain't gonna listen to Yahweh,
and if ye will not lay it to heart,
if you don't lay it to heart,
to give glory unto my name,
and you don't give glory to Yahweh's name,
saith Yahweh of hosts, I will even send a curse upon you.
I'm gonna send a curse upon you.
And I will curse your blessing.
And I'm gonna curse your blessing. I'm gonna let you get a $1 million house and you're gonna burn up in it. I'm gonna give you a nice car and then you gonna get killed in it. Gonna have a wreck in it. I'm gonna bless your cursing. The Almighty say I'm gonna bless your curse. That means He gonna bless you with it and kill you with it at the same time.
Yea, I have cursed them already.
Now you cursed already, don't even know it.
Because ye do not lay it to heart.
Because you don't understand Yahweh and serve Him.
Behold, I will corrupt your seed and spread dung upon your faces, even the dung of your solemn feasts, and one shall take you away with it. And ye shall know that I have sent this commandment unto you, that my covenant might be with Levi, saith Yahweh of hosts. My covenant was with him of life and peace, and I gave them to him for the fear wherewith he feared me and was afraid before my name. The law of truth was in his mouth.
The law of truth is in the mouth.
And iniquity was not found in his lips. He walked with me in peace and equity, and did turn many away from iniquity.
That's what I'm trying to do today. Turn many from their iniquity. I'm showing y'all what Yahweh wanted and what He said, and y'all don't. And y'all still mad at me for the truth.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth. For he is the messenger of Yahweh of hosts.
That's right. I'm a messenger of Yahweh. Now let's go. Hold on. I think now let me go over to the New Testament. Go to Matthew. Now we're going to the New Testament, y'all. The book that everybody loved and ain't worth 2 dead flies. Now let me show you what the book say. Matthew chapter 10. Now, what do Matthew chapter 10 say? Verse 34. Y'all pay attention to this. Listen to this, y'all. Y'all say He's the Prince of Peace. Let's see what JC said out his mouth. All red word. Show me a book. Let me let y'all know. All red words. Now, what them red words mean that he talking. This ain't Paul, Luke, or John talking. This he talking. Now, watch what he say.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Don't you even think I came for peace. He telling the world, don't you even think. Don't you even tell nobody that I came in peace. Don't even think.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
I came not to send peace, but a sword. Let's see what a sword is. Now, this JC talking. I ain't going to lie on the book. I'm just going to show you what the book say. Now this man telling you, don't think that I came for peace. I came for a sword. Now what do sword mean?
Sword, a weapon having a long, sharp blade.
A weapon. What you gonna do with a weapon? That ain't peace. He said a weapon with what?
With a handle or hilt at one end, at sword's point, ready to quarrel or fight.
He said it's a weapon. Now look up the word weapon. He said a weapon. A sword is a weapon. Let me see. Now what is a weapon?
Weapon, a thing used for fighting.
A thing you were fighting.
As a club, sword, gun, bomb.
That's right. Jason said a weapon. Now let's go back to the New Testament. Now start all over. Because I don't want nobody to not understand what this man is saying.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Don't you even think that I came for peace. They called me the Prince of Peace. They lying on me because I ain't never said I was the Prince of Peace. Keep reading.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
I didn't come for no peace. I come for killing, sword.
For I am come to say man at variance against his father.
I come for confusion. I come for chaos and fighting and clowning, acting a fool.
And the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's foe shall be they of his own household.
That's right. That's right. So this man, when y'all say he the Prince of Peace, y'all just told a lie on him. Because he never said he was the Prince of Peace. He said, don't you even think that I came for peace. I came for a sword to put a son against his father, to put a daughter against her mama, and then the confusion in the house. That's right. Now, go to Luke. So when they tell you I'm the Prince of Peace, they just told you a lie. I just told you what I came for. I didn't come for no peace. I come for a sword. Yeah, they lying on this man. That's all right, JC. I got your back. I straighten them out. Don't worry about it, JC. I ain't gonna let them lie on you no more. I'm gonna straighten them all out. So y'all stop lying on JC and start telling the truth. Talking about he the Prince of Peace. Shit, he just said he wasn't. I think I want Luke chapter 12. Okay, 12 and 51. Now.
Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth.
Just suppose I said it. Just suppose I said I came for peace. Just suppose.
I tell you, nay.
I'm going to tell you no. What do nay mean? Listen. Even if I suppose it came, I'm going to tell you nay. Now, what do nay mean? Just suppose y'all say I came. I'm going to tell you nay. Now, what do nay mean?
Nay, no.
It means no. So read it again.
Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth.
Suppose I just came to give peace on earth.
I tell you.
I'm telling you.
Nay.
Hell no.
But rather division.
Division. Hold on. Let's see what division means. I come for division. How you spell it? D-I-V? Okay. Let's see what division mean, y'all.
Division, a dividing or being divided.
Divided, a misunderstanding, confusion, fighting, arguing, cussing, division.
A difference in opinion.
A difference in opinion. Some say you can eat pork, some say they can't.
Disagreement.
Disagreement. That's what I put for.
Anything that divides.
Anything that divides. So this man say, let's read it again, y'all.
Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division.
I come to divide the household, confusion, cussing, lying, corrupt.
For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3.
Now that's my spirit. That's what I came for. Division.
The father shall be divided against the son.
That's right. The father and the son fighting and tell him to take out the garbage, tell his daddy to suck his thing and kiss my butt and all that old stuff.
And the son against the father.
And the son against the father, throwing his finger up at his daddy, telling him that he ain't studying, F you.
The mother against the daughter.
The mother and daughter can't get along. She called the mama bees and everything else. Kiss my tail.
And the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
That's right. Everybody confused in the fight. That's what JC came for. He never came for no peace. So when they tell you about him and peace, you show them these letters, because they ain't scripture. You show them what this man said. Shit, this come out of his mouth. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. I ain't making up numbers. I ain't bearing false witness. I ain't lying on the man. The man said I come for division. Now let me show y'all what Paul said. Go to Acts. Now this Paul talking. So Paul lied on JC. Now watch this lie that Paul said about JC. Acts chapter 10. Let's see. 10 and 36.
Acts chapter 10, verse 36. The word was God sent unto the children of Israel.
No, I mean he lied on us. He said the word that the Almighty sent to us. Now this is a lie, y'all. Watch this cold lie. Not on JC, lied on the children of Israel.
Preaching peace by JC.
Preaching preached by him. That's a lie. He lied on the children of Israel and he lied on JC.
He is LOD. He is LORD of all.
That's a lie. Now read it again. This is Paul talking, y'all. Now let's see what Paul said. Read it again.
The word was God sent to the children of Israel.
Now this is what Paul said.
Preaching peace by JC.
Preaching preached by JC. This is what Paul said, y'all.
He is LORD of all.
That's a lie. Now Paul just told a lie. Now that's all I need. Now go to 1 Peter. I want you to go to 1 Peter chapter 5. Yeah, I hear you, Mello. Yo. Yeah. Now watch what Peter say. Peter, 1 Peter 5 and 14.
1 Peter chapter 5, verse 14. Greet ye one another with a kiss of charity. Peace be with you all that are in JC.
See, you say peace be with all the ones in JC. That's a lie. Hell gonna be among you. That's all I needed. Now I'm ready for comment and question. If anybody disagree with what I said, get paid. If I told a lie, prove it and get some money. Anybody that believes JC is the Prince of Peace and that you got he's all about peace, hey, prove it that I'm lying. Show me why I lied today and get paid. All you gotta do is show me why I lied and get a bankroll. Most people in the world say JC is the Prince of Peace. I heard the reason why I had this class, y'all. Last week I was listening to a show. I listened to this preacher. See, I listen to preachers all the time because they're gonna stick their foot in their mouth. So when I heard him, when I heard this preacher say that JC is the Prince of Peace, I thought about it. I said, he's the Prince of Peace. He's the Prince of Peace, huh? And he kept telling this audience, 30,000, 20 people out there, he kept bragging on JC this, JC that, he the Prince of Peace, and woo out the bam. So I said, I'm going to have a class on that since he said it. And I went through my scriptures and found out this, that, and the other. And I said, wow, he's the Prince of Peace. And JC say, he ain't never say he was the Prince of Peace. He said, I come for a sword. If they tell you I came for peace, they lying on you. They lying on me. I come for division. I come to set a mama against her daughter, a father against a son. I come for chaos and corrupt and division. So I'm saying, okay, this will be a pretty good class then. I'm saying to myself. So that's the reason why I had this class, because I watch other preachers and I listen to them real good. And when they say something out that alligator mouth that I know is a lie and ain't the truth, I'll barbecue. That's the reason why I had this class. So I'm going to start every Sunday paying attention to what the preacher said. And when he say something and stick his foot in his mouth and tell a lie, then I'm going to have a class about it. Because they do a lot of talking, but no proving. They're all talking, but they can't prove nothing. They tell the people there, ain't nobody questioning the preacher. Everybody quiet. They agree to it and all that. Don't nobody raise their hand and say, can you verify what you just said? Or can you, they don't try to ask him questions. They don't question what he say, But you can question me, what I say. But in church, they don't question no preacher. Everybody quiet and listen to what he say. Whatever he say out that alligator line mouth, y'all believe it. Ain't read enough for yourself. And then he'll take one verse and talk a month about it. 1 or 2 verses and talk a whole month about it. About a lotto. He lying about the subject. He telling the truth. He'll tell the truth, and then they start lying. Then he go back to the truth. Then he put some more lies in it. And so when he get done talking, you think the whole thing is the truth. So that's how preachers do. Yeah. But now I'm ready for comment and question. And anybody that got any doubt or any disbelief about what I just talked about or read about, then let's talk about it. But you can't prove it to me with your mouth or with your belief or with your faith or how you understand or what you think. You got to have some facts and proof with me. You got to show me what the book say. You got to go in your book and prove to me I'm lying. Not use your alligator mouth to do nothing. Now I want somebody to debate what I just said. That's all I'm looking for. A non-believer. They'll say I'm lying about anything. Now, do anybody have any comment or question? I'm talking about the ops, the opposition, the people that don't believe in Yah, the people that believe in Christianity in the New Testament, the people that believe JC is the this, that, and the other. And when the man just told you out his mouth, don't even think that I came for peace. I come for a sword. Don't even think that I came for peace. When they say if you suppose that I came for peace, I tell you no, I didn't. So how much plainer can the man say this? Now, what part these wicked, no good, rotten people on this earth that don't understand this book? What part y'all don't understand? This man just said out his own mouth. He talking. This ain't John, Luke, or Paul talking. He's saying out his own mouth, he ain't studying no peace. Shit. But everybody say he this and he that. He this and he that. Well, if he this and that, show it to me in the book. Show me where he said he was this and that. Show me where he said it was God's son. Not what God said it was his son, I mean. Now everybody quiet. Everybody quiet now. cause I expose y'all Savior, y'all Messiah, y'all God, y'all everything. Y'all, whatever y'all say he is, he been exposed, but now everybody's so quiet, ain't got nothing to say. Silent nights, holy nights. See, that's what the truth do. The truth will shut everybody up, even me. If I'm lying, truth shut everybody up. Because you can't come back from the truth. If you telling a lie and I'm telling the truth, how you gonna fight? You can't fight. You can't fight the truth. You mean to tell me all these people in this world that believe in Hamashiach, Yahshua, or JC can't come back from this? Ain't got no fight, no debate, no argument, no nothing. Can't even argue with me. Because you know if you argue with me, you got to argue with me with this book. And like Mellow Yellow, yeah, said now, she say Shabbat Shalom, family, absolutely dynamic. Teaching today, keep making them mad while you popping corn. That's right, sister. Only a fool would get mad about the truth. That's right. We got a bunch of fools in the world. And let me let you know that you tell the truth. See, she just said something. Let me let you know that she know what she's talking about. Now let's go to Proverbs. I'm going to let you know that Mellow Yellow just told the truth, y'all. She's only a fool to get mad about the truth. Okay. I'm going to go to Proverbs 1 in the verse 7. I'm going to read this because he's in the bathroom. It said the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom in instruction. Instruction. Say they dislike. So you right, sister. Now let me show you somewhere else. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 1 and 22. It say, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? And scorners delight in scorning. And fools hate knowledge. A fool hate knowledge, y'all. That's right. So the sister knew what she was talking about. When you get mad, you're a fool because you hate knowledge. That's right. The book gonna testify against you. That's right. A fool hate knowledge. Nope, a fool don't want no parts of this book. They rather die and go to hell than learn truth and to be with the remnant. Rather be an old fool to die and go to hell than to be. But let me show you that they're going to hell. Go to Psalm 9 and 17.
Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell.
The wicked going to hell, y'all. And everybody forget. Read.
And all the nations that forget Elohim.
And all the nations forget him. So them the people that's going to hell. That's all I need. That's who going, y'all. But gasoline draws on. Yeah. But the Almighty ain't gonna have nothing but a remnant no way. But I can't get nobody to try to defend what I talked about today. I wonder why. Why come I can't get nobody to defend what I just said? I showed you 1,000 times in the Old Testament that you don't need JC for no peace. Almighty said, I the one give peace. I create peace and evil. I do it all. That's what this book said. But when you get over here, y'all talking about, oh, he the Prince of Peace. He this is peace and peace. You can't have peace without JC and all this old lying stuff that they do. I got peace without him. Wonder why? Because I trust in Yah with all my heart, might, and soul. That's when I got peace. You heard what he said? When your ways please Yahweh, he make even your enemies to be at peace with you. Your enemies gonna like you. Even though they hate you, they gonna like you at the same time. That's right. Well, that's cold-blooded right there. Man hate your guts, but he gonna like you at the same time. Ooh, only y'all can do it. Only y'all can do it, y'all. Yeah. Well, since don't nobody want to talk or argue or debate or try to prove me wrong, I might well go and close out. I'm sitting up here talking to myself and can't nobody respond back. Everybody got cotton mouth or either mad or something because they know I'm the only one doing all the talking. So I might well be talking to myself. But I'm going to say about 2 or 3 more minutes. Ain't nobody got no comment or question or nothing. I'm going to get ready to close out in about 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm going to give somebody a chance to say something.
Oh, yeah. Tell them how I hit like subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Hit the like and subscribe button. I be forgetting to say that. Hit the like and subscribe. When I was in church, and okay, Jewel Glass said when I was in church and one scripture took over the whole service. Yeah. They're gonna use one, yeah, they're gonna talk about it, and then they're gonna ask you for that money about 3 or 4 times. As they get through lying and talking, they're gonna ask for that money. Yeah. Don't forget that money. Their bag, they don't want their bag at you now. Yeah, they gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they gonna do that. Yeah. But my job is to bring the truth out, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, with no sugar on it, no spices on it. And see, and most people can't handle that. They want some sugar on it, spice it up. Nah, I ain't gonna do none of that. Only people gonna listen to me, boy, is the one that love Yahweh with all their heart, mind, and soul. The people that don't listen, they capping, they faking, and they're a part-time Israelite. See, them part-time Israelite, they capping and faking. 1 minute they this, next minute they that. They wishy-washy. You know, hypocrite. You got a lot of hypocrite Israelites in the world. Hypocrites. Be an Israelite for 6 months. Then the 7th month they turn to something else. Let me see. I learned nothing but more sin in them whorehouses. That's right. That's exactly what they is. Whorehouse. Jeremiah 5 and 7. You ain't got to read it, but I'll just quote. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But don't nobody want to. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna get ready to close out. I hope everybody got some out of the lesson, and I hope everybody learned something today about JC in the New Testament. And I'm gonna continue on, like the sister said, keep on popping corn all the way to the graveyard. You understand me? Because I don't know nothing else to do. It's the popcorn, you know. That's all I know to do is praise the mighty Yah and popcorn. Yep. I'm in it to win it. Yep. I'm in it to win it. Only thing I'm gonna change is my drawers and socks. You understand me? I ain't gonna change them my ways. Can't never do that. Yahweh don't need no weak man. He needs strong men. You got to be a strong man and one-sided when you come to serving Yah. You can't let nobody sidetrack you or get you off your square or go to talk about something else. Nah. Almighty don't deal with no wishy-washy, perpetrating fraud and hypocrites and sometimes, nah, he don't need no part-time Israelite. He need a person like Moses, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Noah, just right, Daniel, Hananiah, Azariah, Mezariah. Them the kind of men he need. He don't need nobody like Paul, Peter, Luke, and John. Them hillbillies. Nah, he don't deal with them. You know why? Because they are followers of JC. They are what's the word I want to say? They call them? Oh, it's a word for that. Let's see. They're apostles. Yeah, see, they're apostle. Apostle is a follower of JC. That's what apostle means. And epistle is a letter that somebody wrote. So the people in the New Testament, they are apostles, not Hebrew follower Israelites. Nah. Yeah. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom.